What's happening, troops? Struxn here today with a brand new video, and today I have got a Modern Warfare beta release sort of gameplay, not montage, but just a heap of different clips from different maps and that, just trying to give you an idea in case you haven't played the game. So yeah, the beta dropped last night, and I'll be honest, last night I was spewing. I absolutely hated the game, didn't want to touch it again. Once I've ranked up a wee bit, got a few more attachments on guns, played it a wee bit, got to understand the movement a wee bit, it actually did get better. I suppose it's always better if you're playing better. But yeah, so basically MW beta is out. We've been given 3 maps. We've been given Azir Cave, which is the one you're seeing just now. There's Hackney Docks, which is, I'll have some clips on that later on in the video. And I didn't actually get one on Grasna Raid. I haven't actually got round to actually getting many good gameplay worthy clips on that, so I'll save that for another video. But yeah, so today basically I was just going to do a wee review on what was good, my first impressions of the game, what they could fix and all that sort of jazz. So first of all, obviously the big thing you'll notice is that there's no radar, unless as of on the screen just now you can see there's been a UAV called in. Now at the start I kind of hated it. It's so hard to learn new maps when there's no radar, especially with that Grasna Raid. It's a fucking huge map, same with this one, and you don't know where you're going, you don't know what you're doing, you don't know if there's a street, if there's a corner, and there's that many buildings, that many windows, that many sort of corners in the street. Didn't have a clue where you're going, so it was fucking like I absolutely hated the maps because of it. Grasna Raid, don't really rate the map. It's actually alright if you took the middle section, but it's huge. Like, think of like Derail from Modern Warfare 2 or Wasteland and times it by 2. It's massive, so you're running halfway across the map, not finding kills or anything. It's a bit of a mess, that map, but it makes it difficult with the radar. But as you can see on the wee sort of, it's almost like the Fortnite compass set on the top of the screen there. You get red dots coming up every so often. You can see what's going on, you can see where people are shooting from. Apart from that, guns pretty well balanced. Can't really argue with the guns. I haven't really come across a gun that's ass yet. I've only tried out mostly the MP5, the AUG, the MP7. All 3 of those subs are fucking amazing. Like, they're really good. Obviously assault rifles, the FAMAS is decently good. The M4 just melts at close range. What's the other one I'm forgetting? I'm forgetting an obvious one.
Reload done.
It's gonna have to come back to us later on. What's that other AR everyone's using? Oh, the M3 or something it's called. I think it's the M3. Is it the M3? Yeah, the M3. That's quite good as well, but that's actually quite an underrated gun. Not many people are talking about that one. So those are 3 decent guns, and obviously with the beta you're only going up to level 10, so there's only so much stuff you can unlock. The attachments and all that seem fairly simple, seems decent enough. I'm actually enjoying the game now. Last night I hated it. Like, I played an hour of it, got bored and went off. I kid you not. As soon as it dropped, I played maybe an hour and a bit. Yeah, an hour and a half. Got bored, went off, and that was playing with pals. So I was like, oh, this isn't a really good sign. But after playing it today for solo for a wee bit and get a few of my pals in playing a wee bit more, I was actually beginning to enjoy it as I learnt the maps a bit more. It's a ridiculous amount of corners. If you just watch this map here, the amount of places you can hide in, and obviously when you don't have a radar you can't see where everyone's getting shot from. It can be a bit of a mess, and it's frustrating, especially if you don't play the game much. So I can't see people who are new to like Call of Duty like picking it up and enjoying it. It's so hard to get used to. But I'm actually enjoying it now, especially with the movement. The movement's really good. It's different. It's not like Black Ops 4 where you're flying all over the place. There's no stim, so it's actually a lot more interesting. I think one thing I will say is you've got to be a lot smarter to play this game than you did on Black Ops 4 and probably most other jetpack titles as well. CTF, if they bring Capture the Flag back in this game, that's going to be amazing. Like, it'll actually be so good on these games, especially for like some of the bigger maps. Although we've only got 3, it'll definitely be it'll be better for those maps as well. So don't know, well, it'll be interesting to see what other sort of maps they bring out. Hopefully, I'm kind of hoping they haven't released the best maps, because if this is the standard of the best maps, I'm not going to be too happy with it, and I'm going to be relying on DLC maps to actually make me a bit happier for the rest of the year. But yeah, this clip coming up right here is actually kind of mental. Actually, it's probably the best clip I've hit on here so far. It was like a 4-piece, 5-piece, or whatever it was. Ran out of ammo, couldn't get the other 2. Yeah, MP5, MP7, really good guns. Obviously the ARs are quite balanced. The sniper is actually really good, but it seems so slow to aim in, so quick scoping is going to be quite hard on it, I reckon. As you can see, this map right here, this is Hackney Docks. This is the smallest map out of the 3 we got, and I actually really like this map. This map I'll be quite happy to see in hardpoints, S&Ds, CTS. I don't really know what the game modes are going to be this year, but there's a few corners in that, there's a few different buildings. It's a pretty well balanced map. But the spawns are atrocious on this game. Like, honestly, like, I've been spawning up behind, like, you know, 5 yards away from 2 enemy teammates and just shooting them in the back and getting 3 kills and that. What else can I say about it? Yeah, so the spawns are obviously messed up, and I've got a shutdown code, sorry. That's not ideal, is it? Shutdown came up on the TV there. Yeah, so spawns are ridiculously bad. That needs tweaked. The kill, you seem to actually, you can see how quick you're killing it. It feels similar to maybe Black Ops 1 / Ghost kind of like kill to time ratio. Like, but I think that might just be because we're so used to Black Ops 4, we can just instantly re-heal, and that's you good to go again. But it's definitely different. You're definitely going to need to be smarter on this game to play it. As you can see, like, I'm not re-challenging gunfights. If that was Black Ops 4 there, I would have just stimmed up and re-jumped round. So yeah, back on it. Other than that, lads, it's a pretty good game. I'm looking forward to seeing what competitive's like. I'm actually getting more used to it without having the radar. So they've actually confirmed that radar is going to be in competitive. But you see, if you're like better players, like, see, if I'm being honest, right, this is probably an unpopular opinion, right? For like the majority of public players, you're not going to be as good as your pro players, so you're not going to need as much communications. You're going to rely on the radar more. I think it'd be quite interesting to see having this sort of compass thing in actually competitive. Obviously, have a radar for public matches because it's just it'll be just a mess for new players. But you see, if like you're a pro team and you can communicate well, and you obviously you work out the spawns and all that of maps and all that sort of jazz already. It'd be quite interesting to see how good teams communicate and that. I think that'll be something really interesting. So that might be a bit of an unpopular opinion, but who knows? Maybe people might agree with me, maybe people might not. I doubt people are going to agree with me, seeing what's been going on Twitter. A lot of people have just written the game off already. I think it's actually a good game. I am actually enjoying it, but there is games that you get that's just ridiculously bad. If you get like a 5-man on the other team, it's impossibly hard to... because you don't know where your teammates are going to be, so you can't really dictate where people are going to be spawning. You can't dictate where people are going to be, and sometimes you end up running one side of the map, running back, running again, see no one, to then get shot in the back, or you know, something along those lines. So yeah, but as of just now, enjoying the game. I'm hoping they're going to actually raise the level cap from 10 upwards, because at the minute you can only go to level 10. There's only so many guns you can get. I would also, you know what I'd actually really like them to see, whilst also them raising the level cap, I'd like them just to say, maybe take away these 3 maps, and just add in another 2 or 3 maps, just so you can get a feel for a few more maps in the game, which would actually be really good. That's, yeah, that's something I'd, fingers crossed they might do, but I'm not even sure if they are raising the level cap, it's just rumours at this point. But as you can see, the movement, this is me maybe today, just getting a bit more used to the movement. Definitely going to upload some more videos on Modern Warfare. I don't really know what I'm going to really say. I'm going to need to have one of that Grasner raid, because I haven't got any clips on that, so I want you guys to see that. This is one of the chopper gunners. I wasn't actually very good in it, but I've just thought actually I'll add it in, just because it was in the same clip that I had before, easy editing and all that sort of jazz. Like, so this is what the chopper gunner's like. I'm basically just looking around for people, because there's a lot of inside buildings. That is one thing, there's a lot of buildings in this game, so windows you're getting shot from, you need to be specific on callouts, etc, etc. But anyway guys, so I know this has been it's been a long time since I've loaded. I mean, it must be about 3 or 4 months. I had a lot of shit going on. I've got myself a new flat, you know, I've been learning to drive and all this other stuff. I started my masters at uni. So yeah, hopefully I'm uploading more frequently. So guys, if you hit the subscribe button, notifications, and I will see you in the next video. Ciao ciao.